Welcome. What up?
What's going on, everybody? Man, we all fresh off of this trip to the Impressions Expo in Long Beach, man. And we got a special guest for y'all today. Brother, would you introduce yourself, please?
My name Greg. I'm gonna introduce it like I do normally. My name Greg, like-minded Bozeman of the art department.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Pleasure sitting down with you. Actually, man, let me say, man, it was a pleasure actually meeting you in person, man.
For sure.
Good guy, man. So I'm gonna just jump right into it. Well, my first question is, man, what was your impression of the Impressions Expo?
Oh man, it was my first one also, man. I really enjoyed it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to meet the fellas and to see the stuff that was going on there. It just was amazing that, you know, it's like it broadened your ideas, you know what I'm saying, how you doing things, man. Cause you know, sometimes you feel like it's that's all it is. It's bigger than what it is. So man, I really enjoy that, man, a lot. I recommend, man, whoever's starting a t-shirt business or a brand, man, they need to get there.
Definitely. So I kind of fast forwarded. Now I'm gonna rewind it. Can you explain? I mean, just for the people that don't know you, just tell them who you are.
What you mean, far as what I do?
Yeah.
All right. I have a brand. I have a store. I love create t-shirts. My brand is called Art Department. I screen print. I do vinyl. I sublimate. You know what I'm saying? But like I told y'all earlier, I breaks that down. You know what I'm saying, to, you know, I didn't want to get all into it and stuff, but I break it down to, you know what I'm saying, transfers and stuff, man. But I love being creative. I draw. I paint. I'm just that do-it-yourself guy.
With it. So you said you draw and you paint. Is that something you started as a child, or did you pick that up later in life?
I started as a child, but you know, when you become a teenager and stuff, man, you know that fast, like you forget about all that. So it basically, you know what I'm saying, I got back into it, you know, and I found out my love for drawing. It was good, but then I started painting and just fell in love with it, man.
So that's dope, man.
Definitely.
So what type of painting do you do?
I do all kinds of painting. It's not no, you know, to me, it's not nothing that I can't do, that I don't do. You know, I do abstract. I sold my first painting last year.
Oh wow, congratulations.
Sometimes I do a face or whatever, but I love painting fabrics, you know what I'm saying, designing and stuff on the fabrics and stuff, on clothes and stuff.
Hey Greg, what is abstract? I'm not familiar with that.
Abstract is this, man, what is this, whatever comes to your mind.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You just designing. You know, like abstract can be, man, I seen people make paintings, man, with 3 little dots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Abstract is just you just throwing paint, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you see, that's what you painting. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So
definitely true, man. Go
ahead. For you, Mike. I'm sorry. I was saying an example for you, Mike, is that my Kiss the Crown hoodie I was wearing in Long Beach.
Yes.
That's like abstract art.
Freestyling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Greg, so you said you do a lot of fabric work. You paint on a lot of fabrics and stuff. Can you kind of explain the process of that and the type of design style that you use on those fabrics?
Yeah, I use from screen print ink to abstract. I mean, I say abstract to acrylic ink, man, paint, and I just basically, you know what I'm saying, like I draw it on there with some chalk, freehand, and I just, paint in the inside, paint the outlines and stuff, man. Then I cure it with a heat gun, or you know what I'm saying, with my flasher, to make sure the paint gets down into the fabrics and stuff. And that's basically it, And I just love doing that because it's just been creative from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That you can, something. It's like one of a kind sweatshirt or t-shirt, whatever you're doing that nobody else got, and that's what I love doing.
Yeah, that's dope.
When did you start, Gregory?
Huh?
When did you start, like as far as making the shirts?
Oh man, I started maybe 10 years ago.
10 years.
Yeah, I started maybe 10 years ago, man, and I got my first heat. I remember that day I got my first heat press from Amazon, and I got a US cutter. And I thought I was doing the thing, man, cutting the vinyl out, but I was actually cutting decal and pressing it on a shirt.
Hey, that's a common story though, man. That's a common story. That is funny right there. Like so many people have done that exact same thing because vinyl is vinyl in the end. I want to ask,
I was peeling off, and now I know.
how much product did you go through before you realized what was wrong?
Man, first I went through probably about 5 shirts, and then before I started pressing, I burnt a couple of shirts.
Yeah.
Because I didn't, when you get them Amazon press, it say one thing, but it'd be like 500 degrees on it.
Yeah, that's definitely where that temp gun come in.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So, with those shirts though, those vinyl sticker shirts, them was probably the best shirts you've ever done too, huh?
Hey, everybody wanted one, so I was just there. Come on, get it.
Yeah,
and
man.
The next day they coming back saying that thing was killing, man.
That was funny.
Uh-huh.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
So you do artwork. So what made you settle in on t-shirts when you do the when there's canvases and different stuff you can use? Why t-shirts?
Because I like to see my work. That's why I got into the art department stuff, man. And my slogan is fashion is art, because I love to see people wearing artwork. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That we express ourselves with our t-shirts. No matter how you do it, you know what I'm saying, it's always art. It's art, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do vinyl with letters, you know what I'm saying, you created that. That's art.
Real.
And that's I just love to see people, you know what I'm saying, expressing themselves. When I see people walking with t-shirts, different kind of t-shirts, man, it just draw my attention because somebody created it, man. And it was all artwork,
Right.
Where do you get your inspirations from as far as some of that artwork?
Man, Basquiat. That's all I can speak on is Basquiat, man. That's the main one. I love him, man. I love everything that he do. And he just inspires me to paint and just to be creative. Because people used to down him about his creativity. And I learned that a lot of people don't see what you see, so they wouldn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? But anybody that's very creative that can understand, I'm saying, your artwork or your design will understand where you're coming from and how you're doing it.
Basquiat is a high-end painter, right? Correct?
Yeah, from New York.
Yeah.
He was a street painter.
Yeah, now he got painted that's worth millions of dollars.
Yeah, Jay-Z had one.
I saw that. He's probably the one that helped him blow. Would you think so?
Help who blow?
Basquiat, as far as once Jay-Z purchased and started talking about his artwork.
Now I think Basquiat was already there, because he was the first one from the streets to get inside a art gallery.
Okay. See, I didn't know the backstory of him.
That was worth, I'm saying, that his value went up, and that's why you know what I'm saying, like graffiti and all that stuff, it wasn't considered art at that time. He opened that door for that, you know what I'm saying, to come in there.
That's dope, man. I'm learning. You just told me something. I never knew his backstory.
Yeah.
I was just familiar with who he was, who he has become, not who he is.
Uh-huh.
So that's dope.
So
go ahead, Mike.
That mural behind you, you painted that. How long did it take to do?
That took me maybe about an hour and a half. You know, because I freehanded, and then it's a lot more back there, but I freehanded and you know, colored in with some spray paint and stuff. So, you know, I drew it on the paper, then I just, you know, copy off the paper to there.
So you do paint, you do acrylics, you do screen print inks, you do use
spray
paint, as you just said. What other mediums do you use for your art?
That's basically it for right now. You know, I use them those three. And so I haven't got into the oil paint yet because it just takes so long to dry. Yeah. So I leave that over there to the other guy.
Were you ever into graffiti?
Yeah, I love graffiti. That's why this is right here. My whole back wall is nothing but graffiti.
Yeah. Like when I was a kid, I loved graffiti, man. Like if you'll see me in person, I don't know if you noticed it, but I do this. And I don't know wherever my camera is, but I do this. And now as I've got older, it's become when I think I do that. But initially that was for me seeing graffiti art on a wall, and like I might like a letter. And that's how I would memorize how that style of letter went as a child. So you know, to imitate.
Graffiti is awesome, man. I love it, man, because it's to express yourself.
Yeah, man. I wish I could see that up close, man. Matter of fact, I'm about to blow up my screen. I like what I see back there.
Me too. I studied that for a good while. It's all on the other wall too, isn't it? That mural that you got behind you that you did, it's on the other wall too, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Barbara Fine? How you doing tonight? Marquita Carr, how you doing tonight? Sketch to design. These teas and things.
There.
Y'all, we all just came back from the impression show, so I can say this, I think, as a collective effort. Everybody here, and we happy that y'all showed up, but we jet lagged.
I got a car lag.
Yeah.
It took back. It took us to get home was about a 19-hour trip.
Sheesh.
Woo. And you know that was with stopping here and there and stuff like that, but it took us about 19 to get back and about 21 to get there. So, but I must say that it was well worth it. It was well worth it. Well worth it.
Most definitely, man. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Yeah. What was your favorite thing about that show, Greg?
Man, I thought it was beautiful, man. To see all the equipment and stuff, man, and you know, it's amazing that you see you hear about equipment, but when you get down there and you see different types of equipment, man, you be like, man, hey, man, you way behind. You know, especially screen print machines and all the DTFs that was down there. It was just wow.
I think the DTF stole the show this year.
Man, did they? They was everywhere.
Everywhere. And then I think outside of that, the auto press, the automatic screen print press.
Yeah.
It was DTF was one that showed hands down.
Hands down, man. But I'm gonna say that I see a couple of them mess up on the joints, man. They ain't look right.
Yeah.
They look right, man.
Yeah. That DTF definitely has some. It has a way to go before perfection. But like you looking at some of the machines, I don't know if y'all saw there was a machine where he was putting the shirt on there and it run through and it was folding and bagging the shirt for you.
Oh yeah, yep, I seen that.
It was a lot of
nice.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That was real. That was real nice.
Yeah, that's like that was dope, man. It was so much stuff. I can't even think of all the stuff, man. Some of the manufacturers.
Yeah, the clothing, man. I grabbed one of these hoodies. I never seen the fabric like that. I said, man, I told him, came back this Sunday. I said, I need to get that hoodie, man. So he get it, man, and it was dope, man. I think A-Dub got one too. I think Gary got one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing with it is, my thing with it was a lot of vendors, and I feel like everybody should have had samples. Everybody didn't have samples of certain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the one issue I found with the show.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly like vinyl people. Even, I mean, you didn't have to go give me no full hoodie, you know what I mean? But no, I'm not saying that, but like people that were selling vinyl, there was no vinyl samples, even if it was just a square on a keychain, you know, just to test out, you know, to fill out or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a lot of that.
The only ones, wasn't they? They was the only one. Econo was the only ones doing the sample.
Only one.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
matter of fact, no. Nah, it was a joint. Over there with it was called Cobra something. The one that say don't use no powder on the DTF.
Yeah. See,
they had vinyl over there too.
See, I didn't see that. And then that particular booth, it was hella hard to get in there. Every time I went there, was like it was surrounded. Every time I tried to stop by and get a closer look, it was surrounded.
Yeah, but Econo, man, they sat down there and let you know use the he pressed down the puff and stuff.
Yeah, shout out James, man.
Yeah, so they was giving you examples, man. You know, letting you feel it and everything what they're about, and I really enjoyed that part.
So, brother, matter of fact, one other thing I learned about you at this show was you sew, and that patchwork hoodie you do.
Fire.
That is dope, brother. So
I appreciate that.
Was dope,
like I said, I did the demo. While I was doing them, but it got overwhelmed that I had to start it out.
Yeah, man, it's
that man, sewing, man, boy. Man.
Yeah, I
sold myself. It was a lot of work.
I sold myself, so I understand what you went through.
Right. A little bit of that process, putting it together.
Huh?
Can you tell us a little bit about that process and putting that hoodie together?
Yeah, well, basically, I get two hoodies, man, and I just cut them with a little design. I got one particular design because I wanted it to look like a Frankenstein hoodie, like something that you put together. So I cut it out in design, you know what I'm saying? All of them, you know what I'm saying, like wasn't looking the same before I started sourcing it out. But I cut it out and then I take, you know what I'm saying, to sew them together, all together, piece by piece. Because I wanted it to be unique, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody not gonna have the same thing.
Right.
You know, that's why I call it the Frankenstein hoodie, that everything's going to be different. But when I started sourcing it out, you know, they were sending me, you know what I'm saying, the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't nothing wrong with it. It looked good to me, but you know, but that's how I had to do it because doing all the sewing when you got, man, maybe like 10 orders, man. I don't want to do all that.
Yeah, so what was a typical time it took you to sew one of those?
Oh man, maybe about 2.5 hours to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because you got to cut, then you got to, you know what I'm saying, do this, sew it, put it together, and it was a lot.
So the hoodie we're talking about here is it's like a patchwork design, and you'll see Stan Banks was wearing one. So some of the footage and photos you'll see of Stan in that patchwork hoodie, and actually said art department on the left chest, but that's his work. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, you'll recognize it got the 3 strings on it. Got 3 strings on it: red, yellow, and blue.
Yeah, that's what stood out to me the most. It jumped right off the hoodie. I'm like, man. That.
Yeah, but see that that hoodie, man, I was like, there you go, right there. Yeah, that thing is dope, man. That is,
there you go. The 3 strings, and I put that on there, you know, for it to be different.
Yeah,
that was dope, man. That hoodie's dope. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
Now we're saying thank you.
So where can we like if somebody wanted to purchase one, where can we purchase?
Oh, it's on Art Department Apparel. So it's not the, when I say art department, it's not the whole thing. It's the department, you know what I'm saying? You know, the DMPT Apparel. And it's right there. That's my website. I just put it up. So I'm just adding things as I go because I didn't want to overwhelm, you know what I'm saying, myself as doing the work by myself.
Right.
But I just put on what I can put up right now. Like these hoodies, man, since I got back, they almost sold out for real.
I can imagine, man. That was that was a hell of a debut.
Oh, most definitely, man. When Stan put that on, man, woo.
Well,
I shot
hoodie. Oh. Yeah, I seen it when I bumped into him. Man, I was like, bro, that hoodie dope, and he told me where it came from. Like, man,
You can match that with anything. That's. I mean, any way you want to go. It could be a laid back atmosphere with that hoodie, or you could dress up, be feeling a little spiffy.
Most definitely. Now I gotta get y'all one, man. So yeah, I'm working on that now.
Yeah, that'll be dope, man. So hold on, man. I think we can skip one important thing.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about your stuff, which we will go back to your works. But brother, how did you make it to the show? Well, I think that was an important thing.
Man, yes.
We got to tell the people how that happened, how you even got there.
Most definitely. Well, I was going anyway, but it was just a blessing, man. Well, I was nominated. Supercolor had a thing going on, contest going on by nominating somebody, but you can't nominate yourself. Yeah. So my friend of mine, shout out to Big Boy Clothing, he nominated me, and my wife did also, and I won. You know, and I won 2 tickets to Long Beach, $500 Circuit Clothing, $1,000 Supercolor transfers. And a brand new 16 by 20 Trans Pro heat press.
Hell yeah, man. That's a come up right there. That was a whole business.
Whole business come up.
Right. The transfer itself lasts we do the summer.
Yeah, for sure. And like, man, that is so dope. So congratulations first off on that.
Thank you.
Man, and then so I saw some photos where you actually got to meet Rum from Supercolor.
Yeah, oh yeah, we sat. I flew in. When I flew in that same day, we went out and had dinner.
Yeah, man. See, that's the thing. Like with you won that contest, and they had all that stuff ready for you, but he didn't have to come in there and meet you in person. You know what I mean? It just show you the type of people that you're dealing with, that you're working with over there, man.
Most definitely, man. He was a very down to earth, funny guy. I'm gonna tell you that now. Funny guy, man.
Yeah.
But he was very down to earth, man. I really enjoyed him, man, a lot, man. And he gave me some pointers about things, you know, and he was very humble about it. You know, he man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I met a lot of people, but somebody of that stature,
he
want to see you win.
Right, yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the difference. He really see you win. Yeah. And I really, you know what I'm saying, soak that in and appreciate that, man, from him. That energy from him.
Yeah. I mean, and we got to shout out Stan Banks on that level too.
Oh, man.
Stan, like,
I'm a love, man. Even though he be cussing me out, but that's nothing but love, man.
You cuss everybody out. It's good.
One thing I'm gonna say about Stan, man. Let me shout out Stan just a second. We're gonna put that on him, but Stan, who you see on camera, is Stan who you see in person. That brother is him. That's him. Ain't no friend, ain't no faking. That brother's really good.
He take truth,
yeah, so quick, so fast.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, but don't get it confused. He ain't coming from a place of malice. He just want to see you do your best, perform your best.
He wants you to think for yourself, man.
Yeah,
he wants you. He the one that inspired me when he started doing content. He told me about it, but I wasn't ready for it. But I just watched him as he blew up. And now, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, I'm getting into it, and he been there, you know what I'm saying, to push me and inspire me to do it.
Yeah, man. And so many other people.
Most definitely.
Other people. Man, so let me ask you this. So you didn't want all this super color, you didn't want all the circle clothing and stuff. What's gonna be the first design we see from our department on that super color winnings?
Oh, wow. Well, I created, if you look on the my page, I created the art with the astronaut with a paintbrush in his hand.
Yeah, I saw that. That was dope.
I got a lot of people that waiting for that to drop, so I think I'm gonna drop that first. You know, out of everything, put on some hoodies, some t-shirts, and some sweatsuits and stuff.
Yeah, man.
I want that to inspire people, man. That, you know, everybody say the sky is the limit, but I think it's, you know what I'm saying, I go further than that, man.
Period.
I put the astronaut on there, man. Hey, it's time to go beyond the sky. It's time to go out there, you know what I'm saying, where it's big, at the space, where there's no limits.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I love about the stuff that I've seen from you, man, you're not scared to use color.
No.
At all. Like me, I'm a you know, I started out as I'm a black and white person. And like I love the way you incorporate the colors into your artwork.
Thank you.
Your designs, man. And like even on that hoodie, you got the 3 strings. What made you do the 3 strings on that hoodie, which is very unique?
Cause I told you, man, I'm always trying to stand out, man, be different. You know what I'm saying? Because like I did a video one time, man, and I think that everybody that does the same thing, that's where they're going to tell you it's saturated at. Because everybody inside this box in the same
box.
Thing. Me, I want to be outside that box. I want to grab everybody's attention, whether it's negative or positive. Because if it's negative, guess what? They still marketing me because they're gonna have everybody talking about it.
Period.
So that's just how I like to roll, man. Because I just want to stir up something. You know what I'm saying? If you like I said, if you ever read that book called Contagious,
I own it.
Yes. So that's basically what I'm trying to do, man. When I put out stuff, I want people to talk about it. Because the more people talk about it, the more it get out there.
And so I want to tell people, Contagious is the book that Nipsey Hussle read that inspired the $100 mixtape he did. There it is. There, yeah, I own that book. Yeah, and so the story in that book is about they had $100 cheesesteak sandwich.
Yeah,
with the champagne. It was like a lobster and different stuff on his cheesesteak, and it came with champagne. And that's probably the most popular story out of that book.
Yeah.
And it's about it's a great marketing book there.
Yes.
For those of y'all that don't know, and it's thinking outside of the box marketing. See, now you got me want to go pull out my book and reread it again.
Yes. Yes. You see how fast I pulled it out right there?
Yeah. Right there, arm length.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
but
my
Is that super color on your shirt right there?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, it's an A with shoes. You know, I took it back to like the 80s and 90s when we was breakdancing and stuff.
That's hard, bro. That's hard.
Breakdown.
That's hard though. Yeah, I love the work, man. So I just recently and shout out to Mike Tees for this. Mike Tees is who turned me on to you. I was asleep, brother, and I'm sorry that I was. I'm really sorry that I was, man. Mike was like, man, we need to get the art department on here and send me the link. And I was very impressed with everything that I saw.
Jump off the shirt, it jump off the wall, the colors is live and lit. Come on now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was and then like I had the pleasure of sitting down and talking with you at the event. Yeah. At the shout out to Bella Canvas, man, for the influencer event. That was dope. That was a amazing thing to be a part of. But I got to sit down and talk with you while there, man, and like you's a real dude. Like, and one thing I like is that like this is another person that who you see on that camera is who you see in real life. Ain't no fronting. ain't no front. Like these is real people. I can't even say that there was nobody there that wasn't them on or off camera. You know what I mean? And there was a couple people that were better in person than they are on camera, or realer in person than they are on camera, though. You know, not to say that in a negative way, but it was just that man, I don't know. Everybody was real, man. It was some real legends there, man. Like a lot of legends at that show. And like I got another chance I had to sit with you is when we all went out to lunch that day. That was a cool thing, man. Yeah, I'm groupie now. I'm a groupie, brother. So yeah, man, he's a good,
Greg, I guarantee it.
good brother, man. So, and shout out to what's his clothing line is Big Boy Brand, right?
Yeah, Big Boy Brand.
Big Boy Brand Clothing. And so with Big Boy Brand Clothing, he was actually who nominated you, right? Initially.
Yes.
And then which I found out later that you won the top prize and he also won a prize himself.
Yeah. Him.
Yeah. And see, which is dope. And then so with that, you decided to bring him along with you on the trip.
Yeah.
Which was really cool, man. That shows the type of person you are. That shows a lot about your character.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to bring him and let him experience that with you, but it was like you won and he won. You know what I mean? So as far as that went, how are you guys? What's the history with you two?
We known each other for a while. Like I said, he was doing like entertainment media work. It's like we reversed roles.
Yeah.
He was doing the media work and stuff, and he was telling me, Greg, you need to go to YouTube, you need to do this and that. And I was like, nah, man, I'm doing this clothing thing. I got this, man. And next thing you know what I'm saying, everything gets switched up. You know, he wanted to do clothes. I wanted to get on YouTube to be influenced to help people. And that's where we got now, you know. So I'm helping him, you know what I'm saying, get everything started. And I think that, you know, by both of us going to a place that we never been to experience like that, you know what I'm saying, it show him if we serious about, you know how, because a lot of people say they want to do t-shirts, but then they don't. But I think he got the experience of going down there and seeing everything, meeting y'all and meeting other people, man, and it just boom. He came back home. He came back here, man, started working, man. So I really like that.
Yeah, man, that's dope, man.
That's
like,
you know, coming from shows like that, you can't leave with just empty-handed. You're more motivated.
Period. Gotta be.
Thing like I gotta do something. I had all of this out here. I gotta be a part of it some way, somehow.
That's so right. I'm gonna address this crazy question on this screen right here. The sketch says, "See, do people want to know? Did you have a chicken thigh when you was at the show? LOL." Hell no. The only chicken thigh we were close to was Mike T's. That's the closest thing I've seen to a chicken thigh in Los
Wow. Y'all just right. I don't know what the chicken thigh did to him, but he got hate for it.
Oh my God.
Mike T's was the closest thing I seen to a chicken thigh. No, I ain't eat no chicken thighs though. I ate some chicken out there, but not no thighs.
The best part. Tell him, Greg, you eat the chicken thighs.
No, man. Thighs, man.
Man, see, I knew it. See, look, there's adds on one more thing I like about this brother here.
Goofy, man, just goofy. Hey, y'all.
That was a crazy question right there, boy.
Yeah, man, it was.
30 minutes was a lapse that quick. We need to run an ad from our sponsor.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And we'll be right back.
All right.
Visit Vinyl Supply Unlimited today. VinylSupplyUnlimited.com has so much to offer. First of all, Jason's a Caesar authorized dealer. That means he carries all the flavors, all the patterns, all the puffs that you need for your vinyl needs. Not only does he carry vinyl, he also carries adhesive decal vinyl and additional supplies for your everyday crafting needs. Are you in need of some glitter? Well, he got that. You don't have to look no further. Are you in need of classes? Maybe some training over some of the products that you use? Look no further. This man also carries his own line of glitter, the ultrafine, the chunky iridescent. Squad Creators 10 at the checkout. He also carries alcohol inks, a plethora of flavors, over 50 I do believe, to where you can mix and match and make it your own, very custom. Then if you're in need of molds, this man also carries molds, the gingerbread mold, cross molds, whatever it is that you need for your crafting needs. Visit Vinyl Supply Unlimited today. Use the code SquadCreators10 at checkout for 10% off of your entire purchase. That's VinylSupplyUnlimited.com. Hey, I'm gonna show you over here.
The link should be in the description to Vinyl Supply Unlimited. So Greg, man, I want to get back to it, man. What can we expect from the art department after this show? Because I'm sure you gathered some new inspiration while there.
Oh yeah, I got some more interviews I gotta download. I'm gonna interview my big boy brand, my wife, you know, their experience, you know, because my wife's starting to get into t-shirts also.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
So you can see her in a couple of videos that we had. She's inspired to start her own brand. I'm gonna help her with that. But big boy brand, I'm gonna talk to him about, you know, his experience down there, because I think everybody need to hear it. You know, you know, from me and him, you know what I'm saying, first time being down there, you know, in California actually, and at the Expo.
Mm-hmm.
So be dropping more content, be dropping more pieces, you know what I'm saying, to the art department coming. I'm waiting for the super color to come in now. I got some new sweatsuits and stuff coming. So I'm just gonna be on the road, man. I'm gonna be on the road. It's a non-stop right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's non-stop. It's gonna be every day. You're gonna see something from the art department every day.
What's your favorite brand since you've been in this for a while? So
my favorite
what brand do you gravitate towards? Your blanks, for your blanks that you use, what brand do you typically rock with?
Oh, I typically was using Next Level. Then I went to I wanted to be different. I went to American Apparel because I like the thickness of it. You know what I'm saying? They wanted something thick. But then I switched. Well, of course, you know I got to switch to certain clothing now because
got to. Got to.
So I was doing Bella Canvas, but now you know what I'm saying I like the certain clothing what they're coming out with. So I think I'm gonna go with that for right now. You know what I'm saying? Because when I went down there, Stan showed me some stuff that was about to come out, and
man, the active fleece
stuff, Joe. Yeah. So that about and then Big Boy Brand just got his circuit clothing in, man. It feels good. So I'm gonna switch to that.
With that new stand and them circle clothing got that new I'm not leaking that new because you can see this was at the show, but and circle clothing got that active fleece with the zippers with the zipper pocket hoodies and sweats. Oh my, that shit hard.
Straight
hard.
Great, yeah. You can say that again, man.
That's hard.
Get it.
Yeah, man. So what's your you said you're gonna be dropping some sweatsuits, man. What's your favorite style of sweatsuits? Because I seen you had the old school sweatsuit on, or department sweatsuit at the thing, at the event. So what's your favorite style of sweatsuit?
Yeah, I like the old school, you know what I'm saying? I like to bring back the old school styles, man, because if you notice, man, fashion is always doing a 360 degree, man.
Period.
So I like to keep up with that, man, because I think a lot of people, man, will enjoy the old style of, you know what I'm saying, of everything, man. Because one minute, man, we wearing tight stuff, next minute we wearing big stuff, you know. You don't know where it's going. So I just like to create my own lane. And me, I like to show off the between the 80s and the 90s, man, like the 89, 90s when you know what I'm saying that type of style, because it goes with everything that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the Jordans doing retro, so why I can't do the retro? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you good, brother. And the pieces, though, I seen, man, that you were rocking at the thing, man. Y'all got some stuff to look forward to from this brother, man.
Most
He got some, like, y'all just go watch all the impression show footage. You'll see, man. He had some clean pieces he was wearing out there. And so,
hey, the funny thing about that, my mentor told me, man. He said, man, you're gonna have a choice, man. If you're gonna be an influencer or you're gonna sell clothes.
yeah.
And I come out there to become an influencer.
Yeah.
You know, man, everybody want the pieces, you know what I'm saying? So like, dang, man, you know. And he just told me you just gotta balance it out. That's all.
And so the thing with that is, because your pieces, man, you got statement pieces that like that hoodie, for instance, man, the sweatsuits with the stripes and the different things. You doing stuff that ain't nobody doing. You know, and that's what I found dope. And like you said, man, it was about living outside that box.
That's right.
Your pieces are definitely not inside the box.
One of a kind, more so one of a kind.
Yeah, like you got some fly fashion coming out.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Greg. When it comes to the patchwork and like the different, like your art department, the patch that I seen on that one, the hoodie that you just showed. How are you getting that? Is that the patchwork you're doing yourself? Or are you getting that from somewhere?
No, I started off with doing it myself. But like I said, man, it's just a lot of work to it. So I source it out. I source it out to I forgot his name. But I source it out. I think it's digitized something. I get his name. I drop his name to y'all. But I source it out to him, man. He give me a nice price for it. You know, because I'd rather do it that way. Like I said, I try to, because I'm a one-man show, and and this is being work, you know what I'm saying? I can't do, everything. So that's why I'm glad my wife is joining the team.
So to have your wife involved, how does that make you feel?
Oh, it makes me good, man. You know what I'm saying? It makes me good, man, to have her involved, you know what I'm saying? Because she got some, man, actually she helped me with some ideas and stuff, putting things together. So just to have her team with me, man, it's just gonna be it's gonna make it even better.
Yeah, man, I'm blessed to have that, like, to be at that show. My wife was like, "You're going." You know, she wasn't even gonna give me the option. She was like, "You need to go to that show."
That's right.
Miss Harris, thank you. Appreciate you. Barb said, "Put some rhinestones on it and bling hoodie."
Oh yeah, that's my wife thing right there, man. So I'm gonna let her handle that one right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I forgot. I meant to read that comment out loud too. I'm glad you doubled back to that. Craftable things. Hi, Marquita. I did not forget about you, Marquita. I will message you because I owe you an apology.
We apologizing right now. I'm sorry for whatever's transpired. Chicken thighs, that's his problem. The memory a little bit delayed because he ain't messing with the chicken thighs. You know what I'm talking about?
And then there was next. And then there was next, man.
I ain't gonna let you go on it. I'm telling you, what time you go try? I'm gonna bring one from crazy. I swear.
And Sketches Design says, "Shout out to the Queen supporting their kings." Period.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely.
Salute.
That's the most definite.
I feel like, man, without my wife, I'm nobody. So, and I'm sure you brothers feel the same way.
Sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. That's my best friend.
They say for every great king, there's a great queen behind him.
So, Greg, man, have you always been into the colors? Like, you know what I mean, as far as like your own personal style?
Yeah, because that's how I was in school. You know what I'm saying? I just love colors, man, and coordinating, you know what I'm saying, different colors. And me being from DC, man, we all love the red, white, the red, blue, and yellow. You know,
Yeah.
notice, man, a lot of us wear that. And that's just the color, man, that we love to rock, and that's my colors, man. One minute you probably see me with something red, yellow, or blue. I just love them colors, man. Period. You know.
You originally from DC and moved to North Carolina, right?
Yep.
And
Correct.
you said no one down there that's actually doing what you are doing. So you about to bust the doors wide open on that.
Almost.
Explain what you're gonna do. Let us know what you about to do.
Your vision. Well, my vision, man, is to help those I'm saying down here, man. To show them is a better way. You know what I'm saying? It's not just vinyl sublimation. It's a lot more than that. You know what I'm saying? And if they get exposed to what I just got exposed to, the impression, man, they see, man, it's man, this t-shirt game is bigger than what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You screen print, you know what I'm saying? You see, like a lot of people don't even know about twill. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, I've been doing twill for years. Man, Stan was the first ones, I'm saying, that we practiced with twill. You know what I'm saying? That was a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I keep telling people this time I want embroidery. Nah, man, look, man, just get a twill, man, put it on, sew around it, stitch around it, and then he press it down on your shirt. It looked just like embroidery.
Oh, right. I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Can you explain what twill is for those that may not know? I've seen
twill,
some.
Twill is a fabric, man, that looks like it looks like embroidery.
Okay.
But you can use your cutter, your cameo, to cut whatever you want out. But when you put it down on the shirt, it looks just like embroidery. You know what I'm saying? It's something different. You know.
So is that a patch then?
So if I'm not mistaken, FUBU was the first streetwear brand to use twill.
I believe they did.
I think their original was twill.
Yeah, I believe they did. I believe it was that.
So you think you can use that with the cameo? So it's basically a transfer material that can be heat pressed on.
Yeah,
but it gives the embroidery.
Yeah, you get it from I'm gonna share because like I said, we all share information because that's what we do. You get it from stores. It's like 1 yard is $14, man. I'm telling you that yard. I don't think it's a yard. I think it's bigger than a yard.
Yeah.
And be like.
When I was at the show, I ordered some different style of vinyl from Stalls. Man, Stalls has a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that they had.
They got a lot of stuff, man. That that a lot of people don't know about, and that's what I'm here to do down here, man. Just to show them, it's different ways to do things, man. To broaden, I'm saying, your creativity, but you got to think outside that box. If you're not ready to go outside that box, then you're not ready for what I'm trying to show you.
Period.
And that's where we are. A lot of people just comfortable inside that box, and they wonder why nobody support them. Nobody else is doing.
Yep.
Dollar for dollar, what's going on, James? Shout out Connie Hard. Connie, we didn't see you at the show. Connie, I was hoping to see you there. And I was coming. I was about to give your cricket a hug. Hug that cricket up real quick for you. Autograph it.
What's your favorite, Gregory, out of all of them? I mean, I think I know, but I don't know. What's your favorite process as far as all these different methods is concerned? With the screen printing, embroidery, the twill that you mentioned. What's the number one?
What's the number one? Wow, man. Woo. Even for transfers too.
You know what? All of them. You only
All
get
of,
one.
man,
Yeah.
I got to go two color, man. I have to go with super color, man, because you know it's easy, man. It's very easy, man. But if I'm going to get creative, then I go with the twill.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to look into that. I want to check that out. You
can sublimate on this twill.
They got some that you can. The white one, you can do it. I'm telling you, man, check it out, man. The thing, man, I wish I could jump off here and go get it and show it to you, cause it's awesome, man. And a lot of people really don't know about it.
Yeah,
I did a video on my YouTube channel, how to make your design look like embroidery.
Shout out to YouTube channel.
I did art. That's the letters on there.
Mm-hmm. Shout out your YouTube channel while we at it.
Oh yeah, my YouTube channel, art department, is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like my Instagram, art_department, but on YouTube is a straight art department. But like I said, it's abbreviated to DEPT. Matter of fact, hold on, let me go get it.
Kiana made it. She said, yes, I watch you on TikTok. I love that motivational energy. So, Kiana, I'm going to tell you this story real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
See it?
So that's the yeah.
Yeah, and they got a adhesive back on it, so you can heat press it down, man, and it's on there. It's not coming unless you're gonna tear your shirt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They offer a bunch of different colors.
Oh yeah, man, they got all types of colors, man.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to check some of that out.
Yeah.
But I think the original FUBU shirts, the FBs, was 12.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty damn sure of it, actually.
Oh, tell her I said thank you too. That's why I started. They call me, man, the ET of t-shirts, because I be bringing that energy. What up?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So
what's your TikTok?
My TikTok is also art department 21.
Art department 21. I'm gonna check it out on TikTok. Yeah, I feel I was asleep. Like I said, I just found out about you recently, and I feel like I've been under a rock or something, man. What you do and actually meet you in person and stuff like that. I'm feeling left behind, man, you know. So Kiana made it. I got a story about you. So the other day, my wife is watching. My wife be on TikTok. So, and I hear this voice, and I'm like, who is that? She's like, oh, this is Kiana made it. You need to get her on the show. I said, we got her coming Wednesday. You know, so just shout out to her. We got her tomorrow. Coming on tomorrow, but it was just a trip that my wife suggested that, and we already had her planned.
Yeah.
You know,
it's amazing how this industry, you know, as far as crafting and creativity goes, we all connecting together and then just running into each other and bouncing and feeding up off of each other. It's amazing. You know, it's like one community.
And that's how it was at the Bella's Canvas after party, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Let's talk about that right quick.
Talk about it.
So, Bella Canvas threw an influencers event down in Long Beach, which was dope. Let me get your experience for that, Greg.
Huh?
Let me hear about your experience. How was your experience with that?
It was this, man. Everybody was there to support you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you hear somebody saying they made 4.1 mil, man, man, everybody's mouth just dropped in there, man, when she said that, man. But very down to earth, man. She's there to help you, man. It's like everybody was giving you pointers of how it can make it better, man. It was nobody saying they better than you or you need to. Nah, man. It was all, man. Hey, man. Hey, if you do this way or sharing their secrets or this and that, man. It was everybody just had each other back in there, man. You know what I'm saying? and I didn't know a lot of people, but a lot of people knew me. But it was like, wow, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because like, man, who watching? You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of people been watching me, and they come up to me and made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Building me up, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. This and that.
You know?
That's how it was, man. From presidents of companies to CEOs, it was just amazing.
Like he said, like he was talking about Blanks Galore made that money, and Cassandra Smith made that money in that year, but like it was like if you had $2 in your pocket and ran a home business, that being down there, or you had 10 million in your pocket and was the CEO of a major corporation, everybody's energy was on the same level.
Yeah, you couldn't tell
At all. That was what was dope about it.
You had the president of Bella's canvas in there, man.
Yeah. The president.
Can't get no better than that.
So I met him. So afterwards, Stan had asked us to go. Wanted some people, just thank the dude. Man, I go talk to him like, dude, bro, down to earth.
Very down to earth.
Down to earth, man.
Yeah. I went down to when we went back the next day, I went down there to thank him for the event and everything, man. Like, man, here, take my card, man. I heard you talking or everything. Let's do something together, man. I was like, hold up, what?
Yeah, man.
I was, man. You never know. That's why Stan said, man, you got to take advantage of every opportunity that presents itself.
Yes,
you know when it's done.
Period. Yeah, so I'm gonna leak that. He gonna be on here. Y'all gonna get to talk to that man on here.
That's right. Right.
Yeah. On everybody. Hey man, I'm sick, man. I'm gonna need you on my show when you coming on my show. Just like that, I wasn't like I'm bold, man. All right, nice to meet you, but when you coming on my podcast? Right. But you guys will get the chance to talk to that man on here soon. I'm gonna be reaching out tomorrow to bring him here.
And some of the other people that was in that, what you would call it, a mixer, the influencer mixer, John,
that's
John
funny.
Santos. Yeah,
that's a funny guy.
Gary,
names.
Oh, A-Dove, Gary the desk guy, the t-shirt
guest.
Ryan Beats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a little bit of everybody, man.
Silky Socks was in there.
Who else? Man, I can't even think of the people.
I forgot the ones from DC, man. They got the Go-Go, the DC Go-Go, Love DC Go-Go. They was up in there. I forgot his name. I just met the brother. Who else?
Blanks Galore was in there with her crew.
Yeah. Man, it was a whole lot, man.
Yeah, I can't even think of all the people.
The reason I had y'all say the name.
Santos.
Yeah, Santos. Shout out to Santos.
Names.
Dubai right now. Dubai, how you say it? Dubai.
Yeah. He dipped on all these folks that was in that influencer mixer. They was down to earth. They was real people. And it wasn't my light is brighter than yours type of atmosphere. It was, okay, so what we do next together? How can we grow together? What's the next moves we're going to be making together?
Mm-hmm.
Going back to what I said earlier as far as the crafting and creative community. It's like one big family.
That's exactly what it was, yeah.
Yeah, it was, man. It was a hell of an event. Bella Canvas, shout out to Bella Canvas, wholesale for that. For sponsoring that event, man, it was free food. If you drank, it was free drinks, free food. It was a dope little thing, man. And I was happy to be a part of it. Shout out to Stan Banks for making that happen for all of us.
Most definitely.
He didn't make it. It was initially about him, but he extended the olive branch to everybody. So that was
What up, Flawless? How you doing?
Anthony, what's going on, brother? I'm glad to see you here. I know he was sick, man. So I'm glad he's up and at him.
So speaking of being sick, let me ask you this. in 2020 we had the actual coronavirus, and you was operating. Did your business grow? Did you get new clientele from that, Gregory?
Oh yes, I got a lot of clientele because during that time everybody had no choice but to look at social media.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a lot of audience that came, my community that came to the community, man, that I'm building, and it was just amazing. I didn't lose nothing. It was more gain, you know what I'm saying, at that time. And there was a lot of, like I said, a lot of questions because like everybody wanted to start a t-shirt business of their own then. You know, questions that a lot of DMs I couldn't get to all of them, asking me, but I say it was a game during that time.
It was.
Did you get a lot of mask orders?
Oh boy, ass man.
So do you do custom work?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I was mainly doing, customer work. But like I said, I broke it down because I didn't want to keep doing no 1 or 2, 3 shirts, man. So if it's not a minimum of 10, I'm not going. I don't mess with it.
I feel it.
Like I said, man, when you trying to do some bigger scale on a platform to help those out there, your time is valuable.
Period.
Right. It is.
I got design, make the design and create the shirts and buy the shirts.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm struggling with right now. Like I have a whole bunch of custom work, and I got a lot of customers, return customers. So a lot of times I'm like, man, I can't just stop doing customs and cater to my brand. But you're doing both, man. It seems like you cater more to your brand though than customs. That was a great point to see.
I had to, man, because I the plan was my brand.
Me too.
That was the whole plan. But like I said, you got to still take care of the bills and stuff. So I didn't want to. I was losing myself doing custom, and I was overworking myself doing custom.
Mm-hmm.
And I put my brand on the back burner, and I it was time to really start to do me now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm telling you, man, when you try to do both of them, it's really hard, man, to maintain because you want to work on your brand, but you got this order right here. Then another order come in. Then another order come in. Guess what? You didn't do nothing for your brand.
Yeah.
You didn't have that time, and sometimes we'll rush and put something out, and it's not really what you want, man, and it flops, man. So I want to spend with my brand.
Right. So we got a question for you from Customs Journey. He asks, what was your strategy in increasing your minimum? Good question.
What's my strategy? Increasing my minimum. I just basically, man, told it like it is, man, because I just told it like it is, man. If it's not more than 10 shirts, man, I can't do. I'm not going to do them. You know what I'm saying? Especially when Supercolor broke it down too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That really helped. But you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do 1 or 2 shirts and you screen print.
Yeah. Right.
And then you don't want to do 10, 15 shirts, you know what I'm saying? Peeling vinyl.
Right.
Especially if it got a lot of detail. Now, if we did some letters or something, I understand that. That's easy. But a lot of people come with some crazy designs, man, and you try to explain it to them. So, I give them a ridiculous price so they can just
Yeah. But you say you give them a ridiculous price, right? But then there'll be that one that'll be like, all right, come on.
Oh man, I had
I'll put it right now. Let's go.
I had and I said, man, sometimes you put your own foot in your mouth.
I've done it, man. I've done it a couple times, man, where I'm like, I'm gonna overprice them on purpose. And then they be like, all right, and I really didn't want to do it, but
exactly.
Gotta get to that bag though, as they say,
Yeah, but now I just tell it like it is, man. I just basically tell them, man, my minimum is 10 shirts, period. You know what I'm saying? It's 10 shirts, period, man. If it's vinyl and they got a lot of detail in it, I'm gonna hit your head, or I'm just gonna tell you no.
Yeah, for sure. So, man, I'm gonna ask you this, brother. How important is the art department to you?
Oh man, that's a good question, man. Man, it is very, very important to me, man. It took me, I'm gonna say this, man, it took me a long time to get to this. I mean, I started plenty of brands before this.
Mm-hmm.
But I never fell into my assignment, which was my niche.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like how you said that.
Wow.
For never going to my assignment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Until I got to hear, man, that it was like, man, do what you love to do. You know what I'm saying? I love to create. And I wanted to show others, you know what I'm saying, how to do it also, and it just started birthing on its own. You know what I'm saying? Because if you not, I'm gonna say it again, if you're not in your assignment, man, you're not in your lane, you're gonna know, because
Yeah.
it's not gonna work.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna work. And when I fell into this lane right here, and I seen it, man, that art department, because first I just had art, and
Mm-hmm.
now for talent. Then I added department on it, man, because it was like, this is more, man. This is more like a pharmacy, man, to help people. Because see, I bring motivation, inspiration, creativity, and art.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? All in one. That's the art department to me.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I love that answer, man. I love how you said if you're not in your assignment.
That's right.
I feel like that when you're not in your assignment, you will know it, and it don't hit the same as what you do like this. Like, for instance, for me with this podcast and stuff, every time I'm here, I feel like I'm in my assignment.
Most definitely.
This gives me joy, man. If we make money or we don't make money, whatever, it gives me joy. I love to be able to highlight people like you, brother, and other people that y'all see on this show. And this is definitely my assignment, and this is really how I feel about that. And now you just gave me some new words to use in my life. I appreciate that.
Man,
We
most
about to
definitely.
off with it.
For real.
Most definitely, man. Most
I stand
definitely.
on that as well. This is definitely an honor, to be up here, to be able to interview and talk with people from all walks of life that's doing this. And
Period.
you learn something new every day.
Most definitely, man. Hey, it don't stop.
Man.
We always got to stay open, man, towards knowledge and learning more.
Yeah, man.
Huh.
So something just dawned on me that I missed. You said you had a store.
Yeah.
Man, can we hear about the store? I don't know how I didn't address that when I heard it.
Yeah. Well, let me say this. I had a store. It was called the Gallery NC. And it was basically, it was basically for people to come down there to put their artwork in a clothing line in one.
Oh,
Wow.
that's cool.
And like I said, man, and I'm gonna say this, not to offend anybody, but if you working with people, man, that got a small vision, then it's not gonna work.
Right.
If you working with people that just want to be a hood star, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mission was to broaden the horizon, man. You know what I'm saying? To be out of the box and be here, be there, not just in one place, man. I wanted to touch everybody from black, white, Chinese, wherever it is.
Mm-hmm.
That was my motive, because art has no race boundary. Art is art, man. You know what I'm saying? You see it, you don't see no black, white, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, it's just art. And that was my mission, man. And like I said, man, when you're working with somebody that don't have no vision, man, that just only see themselves, then it's not gonna work, man.
Period.
Major gem, y'all. He just dropped on you. He's saying the vision. I mean, some folks only go as far as this pen right here, and then they stop. We trying to go past that. You know, we run away from this.
But then that also doubles.
It's crazy. It's crazy when that happened, man. You know what I'm saying? When things happen, you be like, oh wow, what I'm gonna do now?
Yeah.
And Stan said it best in one of his quotes, man. He said, separation, you know what I'm saying? Separation brings elevation.
Yeah, real shit.
And when he said that, man, that dawned on me, because when I separated from that situation, you know what I'm saying, from that vision, from somebody else's vision, you know what I'm saying, holding me back, it opened more doors, opened more opportunities to put me right here with y'all right now.
Period. And so, man, let me stop you there. I'm sorry. But one thing, so we sat down, I was sitting down with Greg and talking to him at the Bella Canvas event, and you told me that you heard about the show and you said you would be on here one day.
Yeah.
And that was something that I've thought about that ever since we had that conversation. That was touching for me, humbling for me, because to hear somebody say that one of their goals was to be here with us, when my goal is to be here with you. You know what I mean? So shout out to you for that. Appreciate you for that, brother. That was one of my humbling moments at this show, because this was my first show. I didn't know what to expect, but that was one of my humbling moments of being there.
Most definitely. Y'all guys do a great job, man. And
thank you.
And I'm gonna tell everybody now, man. Hey, you got to speak it, man. I said I wanted to be on this show, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm on this show, man. You got to do into existence, man, and that's how it's going.
Period.
Consistency, staying the course and doing what you're doing, but not being afraid of stepping out and doing something new as well.
Most definitely.
This is a humbling thing to hear that, man. Just like Zeke said, as much as you want to be here, we wanted to be talking with you. And that goes for everybody that we talk to, or that we're getting ready to talk to, or that we reach out to. It's all about the information, you know, and getting it out to those that need it. Because a lot of people don't like to share stuff.
Period.
Period.
You know, and it's like with Mike and myself, if we're nothing, we consistent. Y'all, we don't be here every week. You can have one, if it's 1 or 1,000 people, we're here. You know, so but yeah, I'm glad to have had you on here, brother. So I want to double back. I interrupted you right there. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't ruin your thought, but I needed to get that off my chest.
Almost up. You good? Good.
So you were saying that the people that wanted to be like hood famous and stuff like that, that doubles back to and plays back to when you said those people, I feel like, aren't in an assignment. If all you think is the block is you're not in your assignment. It's like, I used to do music and stuff, and like my friends, they didn't want to elevate. It's people that's happy with the hood fame and stuff like that. You know, as long as they got a hit song and they live in the city, they was cool with that. And that's not being in your assignment.
Not at all.
Creativity stuff, man. Creativity don't belong to us. It might be in our head, you know, we have it in our head, but once we release it to the world, it's not ours, and it's on us to take it as far as we can.
That's right.
And I feel like that's what led all of us to that expo. You know, and I think that was a part of that. So, but that's just me in my head right now, you know. So,
man, that was part of the assignment, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Assignment for everybody to link up, man, and talk and build a network and build you know what I'm saying, a family bond, man, because that's exactly what we did down there, man. And you know, you go from looking at people on YouTube to actually getting their telephone number and calling them.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. That's the assignment, man. It was the assignment.
Yeah, man. And it was like, man, like being there, you know, we out here getting people on for the show. And I literally had people write down their phone numbers for us to call on paper like it was in the 1980s, like a
Yeah.
lot of stores, but here's my number, and put it on a piece of paper like in the 80s, man. I stuck it in my wallet, and these are connections that I'm gonna have for life with these people. You know what I mean? Like it was and I feel like as far as influencers and in this community, I feel like me and Mike were the smallest in the building, but we stood amongst giants and held ourselves very, very. We handled ourselves amongst giants. You know what I mean? So it was a humbling situation, man. It was a humbling situation.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely.
Hey, so Greg, I gotta ask you. I know I asked you what inspires you. What do you do it for? What do you do all of this work for?
Man, whew. Let me say this, man, that somebody hit me up, man, DM me, man, when I was at the Expo.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, man, thank you for doing the groundwork for those, you know what I'm saying, that's out here that's trying to do what you doing that come from where I came from. That hit me, man. You know what I'm saying? That hit me. No, because it's not what I'm doing, man. It's not just about me, man. It's not just about, you know what I'm saying, my platform. It's about everybody platform that, you know what I'm saying, that I know we got to jump into that, but where I came from to where I am at now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like when I got that DM, man, that's when I knew that I'm doing the right thing. I'm in my lane. I'm in my purpose. You know what I'm saying? This is what God wanted me to do, and that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And for that brother to write me, I don't even know this brother, man. For him to DM me that, man, saying, thank you for carrying that torch for us, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it, showing us the way. Man, that right there, man, you don't need to say no more. That just made me go even harder now to get more information, the more motivation, man, to inspire, you know what I'm saying, the brothers, the sisters, whoever I can inspire, man. Hey, man, it's opportunities out there. So this platform, man, not mine. This platform, man, is for, you know what I'm saying, everybody, man, that just want to, do something different.
Period.
You know what I'm
saying? Period. So, man, I don't know how to, I don't know how to put this, but you have a background that is traditional, and I'm gonna give you the opportunity to speak on that if you want, but if you don't, I understand.
Oh man, I don't have no shame in my game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Yeah, I got a background. I did 14 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to tell my charge though, but I did 14 years in prison. Yeah. And I messed up when I was 17, got caught up in the streets, you know what I'm saying, from drugs to guns, whatever. And I'm gonna be honest, man. That's why I have no shame of, because I'm gonna be honest, man. I really believe to this day that it saved my life. You know what I'm saying? It gave me really time to, because I was mad at the world at the time, man. So it gave me time, you know what I'm saying, to really, get in touch with myself to get to know Greg. So I always tell people, you know what I'm saying, from the heat press, from the jail cell to the heat press. That's my story. You know what I'm saying? And, the heat press, man, being creative, man, and what I'm doing now, it saved me. It saved me, you know what I'm saying, from, being in the streets, doing what I'm saying, doing the other stuff. I use what I learned in the streets to this platform now. You know what I'm saying? I use positivity, you know what I'm saying, out of it, and use it to, you know what I'm saying, put it on this platform I'm doing now, because I never thought that I'd be a motivational speaker. That I'm running kids, speaking to kids, going back to prison, man, speaking to the prisoners, God. I mean, saying the prisoners that's dead, man. You know what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters are locked up, man, that's down. I never thought I'd be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So to add opportunity to that as being a felon, man, just, like I said, man, you'll know your assignment, man. You'll know your assignment, man, because when you win it to win it.
So let me ask you, so out of that time you did in prison, How much of that do you attribute to your success, and in which ways?
It attributed a lot to my success, man. Because, like I said, man, it really made me get in tune with myself. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you in prison, man, for real, man, you can go either way. You can continue to be the same, or you gonna, change.
You're gonna grow, period.
Your choice. You know what I'm saying? Me, to doing 14 years, nobody want to do, man. I don't want to do that time no more. So I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? I see people come and go, man. They leave and be back, you know what I'm saying, within a month.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to do that.
Like it was nothing.
Yeah, like it wasn't nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? But then say it's the system. Yeah, it's the system some ways, but man, when you went out, what did you do?
Period. You got to push choices.
You know what I'm saying? So I made that choice, man. You know, like I said, man, it really pushed me towards this, because you know, you want to get a 9 to 5 because you know that's your security.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know you're gonna get a check. But when I moved to North Carolina, oh my God, man, when I moved to North Carolina, man, you talking about felon, boy?
Yeah.
I get a job at Hardee's, man.
Yeah. They're really strict down there.
Yeah, so it pushed me into this right here. You know what I'm saying? It showed me the way that, you know, it was like, I'm not to get religious enough, but it's like God was like, nah, man, I'm telling you, no, you're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing it ever since.
So this is the part of your story that made me want to speak to you most. I don't talk a lot about stuff, but brother, I know what you went through. I did 12 years in prison myself, day for day, no good time, no nothing, because they don't offer that in my state. So this is the first time anybody hearing this on this internet world, but I feel like without that, I wouldn't be this today.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I honestly feel like I didn't need that much time in prison to learn, but I feel like I got more good out of it than I did bad.
Wow.
And can you say this? Do you feel that way?
Yes, I feel. Whoo. Yeah, man, it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have their different roles, man, when they dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it saved me, and I got nothing but positivity out of it. Because the reason I say that, man, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be in jail for real. Nobody want to be in prison.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Period, man. Let's just be real about it. But
Period.
It really saved me, man, and it really helped me out to become the man who I am now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Without that, man, I would have been, you know what I'm saying? To me, personally, my opinion, I've been a lost cause. I've been even
same, brother.
Well, I've been dead.
I feel the same, brother.
So I really think me, you know what I'm saying, me going to prison really saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I wanted to be there, you know what I'm saying, for 14 years. Right. But, you know what I'm saying, I had to do what I had to do, you know what I'm saying, in order for me to become who I am today.
To get it, to fit into that assignment, right?
I was that reckless little young kid, you know what I'm saying, they didn't care about life at period.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I really think, you know what I'm saying, that it, you know, I look at it as a positive. That's why I say, man, I have no shame of that, because if you don't like my past, then you don't like who I am.
Period.
Past made me.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that all that stuff, man, all them days, they add up to you being in your assignment.
Most definitely.
And like I say, brother, that assignment, I love the way you use the word assignment, and that's something I learned from you today. And moving forward, y'all gonna hear that. That assignment is real, man. When you call to do your assignment, you gotta fit it. No matter what it is, man, good, bad, or indifferent.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? Because some people have lived lives that and never went to a prison, have never been in prison, have never been incarcerated, but it's still your level of I don't know how to put it. So I'm gonna say your level of bad may not have been this next person's level of bad, but the bottom line is, man, we both sin. We all sin. We all do wrong. Uh, we all do good. We all do bad. And when it boils down, we all the same people. Whether them bars, whether that cell doors close on you or you duck that cell door, man, we all people. We all human beings, and the respect as for ourselves, for our community, to do the time that you did. Because I'm gonna tell you, when you go to prison, I'm sure, brother, you will agree with this. When a person goes to prison and they say that double digit set in 10 years and better, that's a whole fucking different animal. You know what I mean? Like the name change, it goes from years to decades. And to be able to walk out of that place with your sanity is a blessing. You are blessed by God to come out of there with the same mind after that time.
Hey, go ahead. Let me grab my charger real quick and put it on my phone.
Yeah. But technically, they say like you do 5 years in a prison incarcerated, you can go get disability because your mind is gone.
Wow.
But to do a decade or better and be able to walk out of there with insanity, that's only God. I don't care what you believe in or what you don't believe in, but it's always it's a higher power that helps you to walk out with that with your sanity after being around all these people, man. You in there with all type of different levels of people of evil. You in there with different levels of evil. That's the best way to put it.
That's
and
right.
You walk out of that place with your sanity after 10 years or better. It's only God. Period. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no. That was it, man. Is this, it's just like I said, it was experience, man, and that's why I'm trying to get back to motivate those that been down that same road with me. You know what I'm saying? To help those, I'm saying, hey man, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? You more than just a felon. You're a father, you're a husband, you know what I'm saying? You all the above, man. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, judge you by that. Because see, the thing is that I tell everybody, man, hey, I was just the one that got caught. You got away. I just got caught. But you did the same thing that I did. Because you can't tell me somebody, you know what I'm saying? All of us been through a grocery store, man, and we picked that grape.
Right.
That's stealing, right?
That's stealing.
All of us did some. We did some of us just didn't get caught with it. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
So that's I never judge nobody for anything, man, because it is you're a man just like I'm a man, but we all got choices, man, and the choice that you make, you know what I'm saying, is going to determine your outcome. Period.
Real talk. I got a question from Texas Finance Apparel. Art department. I'm gonna rephrase or reword what he wrote. I think I know where he was going with it. What is two things that you accomplish or want to accomplish?
Hold on, say that again.
What was two things that you want to accomplish or have accomplished?
Oh, two things I want to accomplish, man, is to help more people. You know what I'm saying? That's like I said, I'm gonna say the word again. My assignment, man, is to help people. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, man, is to help a lot of them, saying that whatever I can do to help. And what I have accomplished, what I feel as though I have accomplished, man, that I arrive. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. And I'm finally, you know what I'm saying, in my comfort zone. I'm finally where I'm supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? I'm using my voice, you know what I'm saying, to inspire, motivate, to create, to show. You know what I'm saying? So through my brand, man, is me, you know what I'm saying, telling you, man, hey man, the world is your canvas. It's up to create, you know what I'm saying? The world is the canvas. It's up to you to create wherever you can do, man. You know what I'm saying? So don't pull off them shackles. Stop holding yourself back, man. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing or what this person doing. Don't listen to your haters. Don't listen to your family or whoever it is telling you not to do what you feel as though that you need to do. Just go for it, man. You know what I'm saying? The world, man. That's why I love art, man, because I feel as though the world is your canvas. World is nothing but a big canvas, man.
Period.
A big canvas, man. And every day somebody's creating something. You know what I'm saying? Every time we wake up, we doing something. know what I'm saying, creative, or we creating something. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's from your job, a meeting, a business, wherever it is, you creating because you using this right here.
Period, man. I gotta read this comment from Marquita. She said, turn your test into a testimony. Never know how God is going to use you. Period.
Go.
Period.
There you go. Period, man. And that's why I like to share, man. I love to share my testimony with any and everybody, man. That's why I say when you said you was gonna ask me that, I say it's no shame in my game, man. Because if I share what I went through with a brother that's going through the same thing, and he see me here on the Creative Squad show, then he can do the same thing.
Yeah, man.
And it's always always an opportunity, man. God will open any door. But I tell everybody right now, man. I'm not trying to get religious, but I tell everybody right now, God is not dragging nobody, man. He gonna give you the opportunity. He gonna show you the vision. He not gonna give you everything at one time, because that's what we expect. He gonna feed you, but it's up to you, man. You got to put in the footwork, man. You got to go for it, man. If you don't, he gonna give it to somebody else, because he's not dragging you. If you're not ready for it, he's gonna pass it on to the next one.
Real talk.
Period. So, man, it's a like, I don't talk about my past a lot, or it's pretty much at all in this platform. But it was one of the things that, like I said, that I was looking forward to having you on here for, because it was somebody I needed, somebody that could relate, because without going through it, you can't imagine what that feels like to. It's not even like people go to prison, they get out and all that, but like I say, once you get into a double-digit situation, to walk out with your sanity, you're a survivor.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because I was in there with people that did 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, and have never been the same for the worst again. Wow. You know what I mean? Like, have been all in the pill line, taking psychotropic drugs to cope. And they didn't did a year. They didn't did 2 years, 6 months, or whatever the case may be.
And some of them don't even make it out.
Period. Some don't make it out. I knew it. I knew where I was, man. A guy went through, he did years. I can't even remember how many years, and died like 3 days before his release.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. Like, without the God or whoever, man, if you believe or you don't believe, man, whatever the higher power may be, without a higher power, without something bigger than you, without something bigger than yourself, you won't come out of it on the right side of the fence. You know what I mean? So
yeah, because you excuse me, because you got to have purpose, man.
Period.
I'm not, push God or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you want to do, man, but you got to have purpose in life, man. You got to know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Know what you want to do, man. When you wake up in the morning, man, if your mission, man, to have a successful t-shirt business, then you gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that passion, just like you was running the streets. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the same passion. You was chasing that girl. You got to have the same passion with that, man. You know what I'm saying? If you wake up and you don't know what direction you want to go in, man, you're gonna fail. Period. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you like it is, you're gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you now, I did that. You know, that for years, man. When you know what I'm saying, you don't have no direction, man. When you sit here, you got all the cars and the housing and the clothes and stuff, man. Everything just get taken away, and you stuck, and you don't know where you're gonna go. That's where depression set in, man. Because I seen the barrel of a gun. You know what I'm saying? Ready, my wife. That's why I said my wife was my angel, man. Because she saved me, man. You know what I'm saying? She saved me. So that's why I say, man, I'm here to motivate, man. That's why they say that I'm the Eric Thomas of t-shirts, man. But man, I just love motivating and inspiring people, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's my assignment, man. And that's what I love.
Period. Period.
So acknowledge raw talent. That's the acronym for art. Where did you come up with that?
This is the book I wrote right here called More Than Just a Felon.
Yeah, I'll get to it. I see it.
Yeah.
Where can you purchase your book at?
It's on Art Department Apparel.
Art Department. Okay. So it's that link that I have.
Yeah, artdepartmentapparel.com.
Y'all head on over there, support, get the book, get a hoodie, show some love, man. The hats. I see you got a fire hat up there that you got on right now.
Oh yeah, man, I can't keep these, man. Every time I make them, put them up there, they go.
Yeah. Do you pull the stitching out like that yourself with something on the bill?
The hem thing.
Yeah.
And pull it out. You know what I'm saying? Like stitch it out.
That's cool. Wow. We appreciate you coming on, Gregory, and speaking with us. And
most definitely.
I know we need to get more from out you. It's not gonna happen in one sitting. Plus, we jet lag, car lag,
and you know.
Oh yeah. Sure. But this is episode 72. Y'all make sure y'all head on over to the Art Department on Instagram, also on YouTube. He's also on TikTok. Follow, like, yep, Art Department.
But I know Instagram is different though. It's art_DPT, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went through a struggle trying to find it at first because of that. I didn't have an underscore.
Yeah. Gary said the same thing. He said, "Man, where you at?"
Yeah. Thank you once again, man, for coming on and speaking with us tonight. You definitely inspire us. You motivate us, uplift us.
Oh, man. And tell everybody out there now, man, we're into a new year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're into a new year, man. You got people looking up to you. You got people counting on you. You know, you got people looking forward to do good and stuff. So this is a year that everybody should be leaving a mark, meaning example, being an example instead of being a stain. So leave a mark, not a stain, man. This year,
yeah.
You understand? Leave a mark, not a stain.
Period.
And that I put all my hoodies. Leave a mark, not a stain.
Oh yeah. That's real inspirational. That's something you can't forget, and it's very valuable, man. Thank you for the gems you dropped tonight, man.
Most definitely.
Educated Natural said, "Great show, gentlemen. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate you so much."
Oh yeah.
Period.
So what we got going on this week? See?
Tomorrow we have Kiana Mated, aka, but she won't be Kiana Mated tomorrow. She'll be the Key to Lashes.
Key to Lashes. I'm
tomorrow, same time tomorrow. Then Saturday, we have Akira Dorsey coming on Saturday.
All right.
We got some good heat. We got some heat coming from y'all, man. We working, trying to make it pop. Again, Greg, brother, thank you, brother. I definitely would like to stay in contact with you. And we need to set up a part 2 because I don't think this interview was in depth enough. So I think it got real deep at the end, and I think that's the part that we need to continue. So we got to get together sometime and set up a part 2 for this, if you don't mind, brother.
And anytime y'all ready, brothers.
For sure. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all.